Hello, friends and family.
I'm already complaining.
Oh, you guys didn't hear the part before that. He was talking about how he wouldn't complain about whatever I said.
Yeah, and I'm complaining. That was bad. That was not a good intro.
Which one?
Warehouse, of course.
Oh, okay, I was already selected. You made me do all that for nothing. So we have the new one.
Yeah. Wait. Oh,
What?
okay. I don't know. In the other games, you could like have your stats on max if you want, but like, I don't know. I don't see it in this one, which is kind of sad. Anyway, here in
Already manually?
okay. I've only played this game like once, and that was it. So
Ooh, that lag.
I just need to get used to all this. Okay.
Alright, so guess what we didn't do? We did not make a list like we said we would.
Yeah. Oh,
We were
shoot,
about
we
to go full
forgot.
podcast mode
Yeah,
and just make a
this
list
was-
of topics, and then we just started recording.
Uh-huh. Well, hey, I already have a topic. We just watched Scott the Wise's new video
It's like
today.
the worst thing I've ever seen
Okay,
from an actual producer.
It's called The Trial.
I hate it. It's
Future
my,
editor
I hate it. I hate
put
it.
the
I hate
thumbnail
it. I hate it.
on the screen.
So me? I don't
Okay.
edit these videos.
Oh,
I'm
you
not gonna
don't?
edit an hour-long podcast type thing.
I don't know. I mean,
Do you want to do it?
no. Honestly.
Then shut up.
Oh, okay, fine then. But yeah, we watched it and it was like actually the worst thing ever, and it made me want to like start a it made me want to start like a Scott the Waz hate campaign because of how terrible it was. Like, I don't understand his.
Don't call it
okay.
humor.
Okay, no, I'm not calling it humor. I just don't get why so many people like it. Is what
Well,
I'm
three.
curious.
3 years old.
Yeah. 3-year-olds like it, and it's like
Or other weird creators
I know, like
saying that he's super influential.
yeah, he's
and
okay. He's how much of a legend he is for recreating like a new style of humor, and it's like
That's not
what?
humor. That's just word spamming. That's what I used to describe it. Is word spam.
We're spamming.
I don't know what I'm doing, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either, but like I guess that's the fun of it.
Okay, yeah. So Scott the Wasp sucks.
Scott the Waz sucks again.
Should we name this Scott the Wasp sucks 2?
Part 2. Okay, one of what bothers me is when somebody somebody makes like a thing, and then the sequel is called part 2. Like Last of Us. Like the first game is just called Last of Us, but the second game is called Last of Us Part 2.
But
I
you're
think-
mad that the first one wasn't called Part 1?
Right. I think that's when you should have a part 2. Is if the first part is called part 1.
What if they don't know if they're gonna make a sequel? And
They
make
call
the
it
sequel?
Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
It's not
I don't
It's not that
understand
hard.
why it's Part 2.
Okay,
I
wait.
never really
Another game
understood.
does that. Another game does that. I forgot what it was though. I think it's like trying to be all narrative or whatever with like the parts, but I don't know. It just bothers
Have we already
me.
talked about how the Last of Us 2 cover actually is disgusting?
It is gross. Holy. Okay, I'm gonna say I love Last of Us Part 2. I love it. It's a great game. Amazing on what Naughty Dog can do on a console that's like 7 years old. But the cover art is trash. Okay, it makes you want to get the steelbook when I don't want the steelbook.
Wow, those are some bold claims
Yeah.
you're making.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. I don't want the Last of Us Part 2 steelbook. Oh no.
You're
That
gonna
means
die.
I hate Last of Us Part 2.
No, this means you're gonna get killed by all the fanboys canceling you on Twitter.
Yeah.
Bring up tweets from 10 years ago, even though you're not old enough to have tweets from 10 years ago.
Exactly. I mean, a year ago, but like, I don't know why I want to go on my Twitter account from a year ago. Wait, it's been 2 years now. Actually,
Oh, I should mention,
right?
if
I forgot.
the off topic, but if the audio and other things sound different, it's because we have our current gen consoles in a different space than the other one, so we're in new.
Yes, that is very
We're
true.
in different. We have a bigger TV. There's more space. I don't know. I forgot how to do wall plant. I figured out how to do it. Now I can't remember how to do it.
Ah, that sucks.
I thought it was just Y when you go to a wall, but it's not.
Okay, but yeah, the Last of Us Part 2 cover, it's like compare it to the first cover, like the first game cover art. The first game cover art was like it's a masterpiece. It's beautiful. It's like it perfectly captures what the game is going to be like, and like it just like I don't know. There's something about it. It's just really good. And then you got like the next one. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just,
well, then there's remastered with a very good cover art.
Very
not as good as the
it's
original.
not as good as the original.
But it's a remaster, so I'm glad they changed the cover art.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna keep doing this. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the score?
What was it?
It was like 200,000 just by doing wall plants and grinds just repeatedly.
Wow.
There is a glitch in this game. I'm gonna see if I can find a spot to do it. You need to find a spot that lets you barely go under something, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think there is one in this map, but I can show you. I did it once. I repeated it once, but I haven't been able to get it since. Basically, you basically make the game think that you're jumping infinitely, so you can do near infinite tricks, like infinite number of tricks.
Maybe they patched it. I don't know.
It hasn't been that long. I don't think this game updated when we were installing it. I only got it like a few days after it released because Amazon is just like, sorry, but we didn't delay your order, even though you ordered it like 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah.
Whatever. Because it's Amazon. Okay, so let's get the first hot take out of the way. What do we want?
Well, Trump has coronavirus.
That's not a hot take. That's a good thing.
Trump is dead.
We're not even gonna wait. We're just gonna declare him dead. I'm pretty sure it was fake, but I saw a post where it was like, who's the vice president again?
I don't know, some probably old racist guy.
Well, I know that, but like, what's his name?
I don't know. I can't
remember his name. Well,
yeah,
it was like
I can picture. Like I know what he looks like. I just can't. Like, I don't know his name.
There. Watch this, dude. I'm just gonna get. This is all you have to do to get a giant combo.
I really want you to bail.
Well, I kind of messed that up.
Yeah, you did.
Because you switch between Y to grind and A to wall plant. Anyway, so someone, I'm pretty sure it was a fake, edited his Twitter profile to be like, basically he's now the president of America. Like, Trump's already dead, he's the president now.
It's like, it takes place like a few months in the future, and it's like...
If he had done that himself, that would actually be pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
For a old conservative guy who can't use Twitter. People, I remember during the initial Trump campaign, people were just like, wow, Trump's so cool because he can use Twitter.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just like, no, he can't. All he does is post politics on Twitter. That's not what Twitter is. If you post politics on Twitter, you get canceled.
Guys, cancel Trump.
Yeah, why haven't we done that yet?
Yeah, that is a good question. Like, you expect the internet to be all like...
Cancel the... What?
Cancel
Did I kill you?
No, you didn't. I just didn't know how to wall plant.
A.
Okay. Yeah, that is weird.
Oh, I pressed Y. I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Oh yeah, football is back and I hate it.
But Trump brought back football.
Who cares? That's why that's why I won't vote for him, even though I'm not in the age to vote yet, but still.
I was actually planning on voting for him because I didn't want some guy who can't speak as president. But then he was like, I don't. Did you watch any? Have you seen anything from the presidential debate at all?
Okay.
Anything.
All I know is that instead of actually like trying to figure out who can solve the problems the best, they were just like yelling at each other like the kids.
But did you know what Trump said?
Trump said a lot of things.
Okay, well, he basically confirmed himself to be an actual white supremacist. Like, no questions about it unless you're stupid. Like, all the stupid Trump supporters are like, well, actually, technically, he didn't technically say that.
It's like saying Cardi B is not bad. and like trying to defend her. Like,
So then I
seriously.
immediately am just like, okay, Biden, right? I get all like
Yeah.
there's a lot of Democrats with B names. Like there's Bernie Biden. That's
oh, that's a good point.
it.
Yeah.
No, it's Biden. I'm just being stupid.
yeah. Oh. Okay.
I'm just like, okay, he's got my vote. I was gonna vote for third party, but that's literally throwing your vote away. I realize, like, you're just like, might as well not vote at all, honestly.
Yeah.
But I have a strong feeling third parties are gonna get a big jump.
Oh yes, I
Just
do.
people, no one like most people don't like either.
Oh
And, like,
yeah.
I don't like either, but it's like it's just like the last election, is picking the lesser of two evils.
Uh-huh.
Like you get this insane, crazy.
Like I think
woman,
even people who
or you
like
get
have this.
businessman.
I think people who has the signs up as like Trump or Biden, like I even think that they would rather have someone else to vote for.
I think they bought that, saw the debate, and then they regretted it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially our neighbors. They've
Uh-huh.
been they post a lot of they put a lot of things in their lawn.
It's fun. Wait, which of our neighbors are we talking about?
The ones that, from the perspective of looking out of our front door, is to the right.
Oh, them. Okay.
Because they're the kind of people who are from Minnesota, but they live here in
Right.
Green Bay.
And so,
they
like,
have
when the
both flags,
Yeah.
both of the Vikings and the Packers
Packers,
flag,
it's
and
like-
around here that's literally blasphemous.
Uh huh. Which I don't care. Like,
I don't care.
Yeah.
But the entire world, the entire
okay.
city would like hate them. If
yeah, I'm already.
anyone who passes by probably wants to vandalize their house.
I hate the shirts are like. I see. Because when we like, if you ever seen Green Bay, you know that we love the Packers and like there's
That's
people
Not.
are wearing Packer merch like all the time, even like in like the non-seasons.
There's literally, I remember working at Fleet Farm. There was literally Friday, no Sunday. Sunday, I don't know why I said Friday. Sunday, you could wear your jersey to work. That was a thing
Yeah,
that they let you do, and
Um,
people did it.
but like one of the shirts, it's that people love to wear is it just says "Still the Bears suck."
No, the Bears still suck. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
joke.
Okay, yeah. The Bears
Because we
still
beat
suck.
them once a while ago. Actually.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, and it's like
The
okay.
Bears suck, guys.
Oh, low RXXD. Yeah. It's like grow up already. I mean, like I'm really thankful for the Packers. Otherwise, Green Bay would just be
It'd
like
be
this.
nothing.
It'd be
We would
nothing.
probably not have
Like,
a Best Buy,
it
or
wouldn't
two
have Best
Targets,
Buy,
or two
Target.
Walmarts,
Yeah.
or we would probably just have all those weird stores,
yeah,
like
like-
a Five Below. Like what is that?
Yeah,
What's a Five Below,
So,
man?
what is a, yeah, we don't know what a Five Below
We have a
is.
mall.
We do have a mall. And it's gonna get
We
a,
used to have two.
It's gonna get a Dave and Buster's, and I'm
They
so-
put the logo on.
Yeah,
the
we've been
back. Oh,
waiting
for how long?
years.
When did they announce
no,
that?
a year. I think like a year or two ago.
I was just gonna say, I
they
think it was
announced.
October last year where they were just like, where they announced like, the Bay Park Square is getting
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's. I'm just like, excuse me.
And even my millennial teachers, social studies teachers, were like really excited for it.
I've
It's
never
like-
been there. All I know is that Halo Project Raven is there.
Yeah, and
And
that's
that is pretty good.
uh-huh.
So I want to play it. I want to
Yeah.
play something that's pretty good. That's Halo, because I haven't done that in a while.
But
Something new, I should say.
yeah,
Oh, I
but
did a bad
with
mission,
football,
nah.
I like okay. Like of course you're at the age like if you ever live in a city where like you have like a like a sports team like you know you're in the sport for a while. Like I was in the football for like a year because like oh Packers, you know we're cool, but then it's like it's the more games I watch, the more I just started to like hate it until I got to the point where like I'm never watching another game again. I'm never going to another game
You're gonna
again.
end up watching another game. You're
I
gonna
am.
have friends or
Okay,
something.
yeah, with
where it's
friends,
gonna be like,
yeah, sure, but
let's watch the Packer game
Yeah.
and get drunk.
okay, with friends, I would gladly watch the game, but like with
I would
just-
watch a game with other people who hate football, so we can make fun of.
Oh
each
yeah,
other.
that'd be really fun. And of course, like every Green Bay
Keep
citizen
doing that.
is hating
Oh.
us because it's like if you don't like football or the Packers, you're no one.
Even if you like football but the wrong team,
Right.
It's
And
better
like-
than just not liking football for some reason. Just like, oh, you like the Bears? Ew, but whatever. I'll talk to you. If you don't like football, just like get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
get out of my city. And again, you got the booms like, get out of my city, because it's definitely
Get out of my swamp.
Yes,
Because this place is practically a swamp. It might as well be.
I love how Green Bay, like I told you this before, but I love how Green Bay is known for having like literally the worst things ever can switch maps. Or
There's no option, is there?
Oh.
Oh, here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Woohoo. A good one. Like I don't like any of the Pro Skater 1 maps. Hangar. Yeah, this is such a better one.
Launch.
Where we dropping, boys?
I'm really tired right now.
You tired? Oh my! I ran out of Gatorade. I was talking about football before. I don't know.
I don't know why I started talking about football.
Well,
You just went on a rant.
Cause like, oh wow, that was weird. Oh, this place is beautiful. Holy, oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm just
That was
taking.
perfect. That was.
I am taking this in. Oh, dude, this is games. This is the games. You see that?
Is that Pro Skater 4?
Yeah, Pro Skater 4!
My boy!
Oh my gosh!
Neversoft!
Never
It's
saw.
the logo. Okay, fanboy moment over.
No, I'm gonna keep fanboy. Okay, you don't know. I played this game even on like the Xbox, and I was like, this game. I don't know. Like, I love the graphics, but like seeing it just better. Just seeing it better than it was before. Ooh, wait. Okay, let's go for the Easter eggs. I'm going for the Easter eggs.
Watch them not be there. Wouldn't that be funny?
Ah, it's still there. I knew it would be.
Well, I knew it would be too, but I didn't know what you were talking about.
Well, yeah, there's two of them actually.
What? Where am I? Did the helicopter just take?
Yeah, dude, it took off. It is gone. Oh,
How are you gonna do the gap though? Can't do the grind.
you can't, yeah, but still, you got this area, and this is where your secret tape would be. But
I would not have figured that out if I was playing like the actual game.
oh yeah, I didn't figure it out. I might look it up.
I do look things up.
Mhm.
I'm playing. This is the only time I've played the first game. Is through this game. That makes sense. And
Dude,
I have to look things up like quite often because it's really stupid.
some of the things that game developers expect you to do, especially in like the older games, is like actually stupid. Wait, okay, what was the game I was playing that was like it's so ridiculously hard? I'm thinking. What was it? I know one of them was Crash 1, the first Crash game.
Crash 1 is like the definition of poorly aged, simply because the second and third are so much better.
So the third game is the best of the trilogy.
I can't testify to that because I am still playing. Like I was just like I'm gonna play Crash. I haven't played those games ever before, and I put up in the first game, and our PlayStation says like, bleh. I think it died on the spot.
PlayStation died.
It got through all the logos, and then it died.
Okay, say what you will about the PlayStation 1, but I think everyone can agree that it's aged. Like the hardware has aged pretty bad. Like
it's weird because like PlayStation 1, the hardware aged poorly, but the games have not for the most part. And then the N64 is the other way around. Like the games tend to age poorly,
right.
But the hardware, it's still kicking. It's still going. Probably because it's a cartridge-based system. Instead of using early 90s and 2000s CD technology.
Yeah.
When they didn't even know what a disc meant. It was like, what's a disc?
I don't know, just make it. Just make it, guys.
That reminds me. Do you know what hit clips are?
I do know. I watched what's his name video
Okay,
on
then
it.
you know what I'm gonna talk about then. They made hit clips discs.
Yeah.
Which the whole point of a disc is that it spins around. So, but those don't spin around at all. They're just in the shape of a disc. So they're just forced incompatibility with like old hit clips players, which like it's literally a $4 toy. So like it's not that big of a deal, but it's just the idea of it is just really stupid for Tech nerds like me. I like technology.
Yeah.
It's in other COVID news. My college has been canceled
Awesome.
due to Brown County's extremely high infection rates. Like really high infection.
What the heck is wrong with us?
Yeah, our area kind of sucks. Like the whole county we're in.
Oh my gosh.
It just Wisconsin in general.
Wisconsin sucks. Yeah.
Like people are just like, oh, Wisconsin, what are you, a farmer? I wish that would
I would
make
rather
life much easier, because then all I have to do is like take care of old Bessie when she gets a calf infection, instead of having to deal with all these extremely stupid people.
Yeah.
Who's like, beer is good.
Beer, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm proud that we're the drunkest city in America. That shows that we're tough and strong and manly.
If you go to Florida or like any other place on vacation, and you go to a bar, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna play some drinking games," and then if you mention you're from Wisconsin, they want you play because you're too good.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
Like. I can just imagine, like, if you go in, like, a state that isn't Wisconsin, and you, like, the bartender's like, so where you're from at, and, like, I'm from Wisconsin, like, everybody's gonna stare at you. Like the whole bar just goes quiet, and they're all staring.
He's just like, get out. I don't have enough beer for you.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, wait, you're from Wisconsin? The legendary place to have beer? And it's like...
The legendary place that's Germany away from Germany.
Yeah, and they like praise you for like
They start worshiping you.
It's like
don't worship someone from Wisconsin.
We suck. Like, okay, okay. I'm just glad we're not from the South, because then we'd be talking in Southern.
Like the worst states. Top 3 worst states: Florida, California, Wisconsin.
Okay. Wait. There's
wait.
one. There's another one. I know.
Wyoming. What's in Wyoming?
Yeah.
What is in Wyoming? Nothing.
Wait.
It's just dust.
What state is Seattle in?
Washington.
Washington. Okay.
How did you not know that? Are you not a geography nerd?
Wait. Hold up. So there's Washington D.C. and there's Washington.
It's called Washington State. How did you not figure this out by
What
now?
How
old are you? 3?
I never knew that. Okay, I didn't use that puzzle that you grew up with.
I grew up with a puzzle of the United States with a piece.
I'm pretty sure we told about the puzzle already.
Do you think I care?
Okay, yeah, we can say it again.
No, we can't.
Okay. Because I'm actually not too sure, honestly, if we did or not. I imagine, like, I thought we talked about a puzzle or something. I don't know.
Time to use 900. Oh, that's the wrong combination of buttons.
Guy.
This one. Dang it.
Dude, it's the 900.
I knew I wasn't gonna lie.
It's hard. It's hard to do.
Yummy Glacier Mist spring water. What's the spring?
Glacier
Source
Mist.
natural spring water.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't help me.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't tell you the spring.
Oh,
isn't that a legal thing?
I don't know.
Say yes.
Oh, wait, a hot take. That space is not as scary as people say it is.
Whoa!
Yeah, I said I'm not scared at all from it.
There we go. Come on. Yes! Look at this combo. Look at this combo. Look at this combo.
But Resident Evil 7 was very scary. I played 15 minutes of it and I was like,
were you peeing your pants like a baby?
I was just scared, okay? Like, that game is really freaky. While Dead Space is like,
hey
look,
guys,
we have
space, but it's dead.
No, Dead Space is like, look, we have flickering lights. You spooked yet? Oh, look, there's some weird, creepy noises. You spooked
that
yet?
Sounds a lot like Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, the best horror game.
Yeah, okay, that's more horror elements than stupid Dead Space. I'm saying
that has the better soundtrack. I haven't played Dead Space, but I'm telling you right
has
now.
no soundtrack.
Then yeah,
except
Scooby-Doo's better.
Creepy violin sounds. I
hate that. Even Destiny has creepy violin sounds.
It does when you like first like see the Hive. I think
the Hive were pretty messed up, bro.
I think
I'm having a newfound appreciation for Destiny. I don't know if I should go to the hospital.
I think we should. Yeah.
Because I even re-downloaded it, all 100 gigabytes.
Oh my gosh.
Of Destiny 2.
That's pretty
You
scary.
wanna know why? Because I was watching listed why Destiny sucks videos, and that made me want to play Destiny. Does that make any sense? 'Cause I think I'm going insane.
Oh wait, no, because what? Okay, I'm thinking because.
Well, then again, it's been exactly a year. Last time I
has
played it
been.
was October last year, and now it's October of this year. So, I don't know. I might pick it up again because it sounds like this DLC, the Shadow, the new light, old light, dead light,
Dead
whatever.
light, mysterious light.
The light is dead.
The light is dead.
You're
Destiny, the light is dead.
You're the darkness now.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Oh
Okay. Anyway, I don't know. It seems promising. New light.
Jason, you said that with the
I said about
last
Shadowkeep,
two.
and I said about
Oh
Forsaken.
my gosh! No,
But this one looks promising.
Don't,
What?
don't fall for it.
No, you want to know the difference.
Because Activision isn't doing it or something.
That's one difference. But no, because Shadowkeep released under Bungie. It sucked though. No, they're removing content from the two most pointless expansions ever: Rise of Osiris and insert Warmind name here.
I think it was called like I don't freaking know.
And they're removing They're like removing the story modes from those games, and they're like realizing that those suck. Oh.
Wait,
oh.
hold up. They're removing the story, so that means like when they remove it, you can't play it. You can't play the story at all.
I did not research this at all. I read that once from somewhere. I can't even remember, and I'm basing it off in fact right now. It's not a good thing to do. Don't do that, children in school. When
Nobody I'm really glad nobody will be able to experience those campaigns because they sucked. But like still, like that's a campaign you're never going to be able to play again. I don't know.
At least you can look up gameplay footage.
Yeah, that's not fun. Oh, speaking of another highlight, Doom 3 sucks. Doom 3 sucks. It
coming
sucks.
out with like these bold claims.
Oh my god, I hate it. It's like, what the?
This
Okay,
looks cool.
okay. It's impressive. Yes, it's pretty impressive on what they're able to do. Like, you can talk to some AI and like they respond to you. Pretty fun. But after the first hour, it just drags on and is boring. The story is boring. The story is Half-Life, but Doom. It's like, it's so boring.
No, it's an original story that revives an old IP.
No, I'm so glad they ditched that story. I'm so glad, and they went back to the original story. And and I know there's gonna be people saying Doom 2016 is its own thing. No, it isn't. It's a sequel to Doom 64. I'm saying it. It is. Like, it's been proven.
I'm so used to School Number 1. I don't know why.
School 2 is like, it's such a classic map.
I know, but I've been playing School Number 1 a bunch because I couldn't find all the bells. Wanna know why? Because one of them was on a roof.
A school bell on the roof.
I know!
Imagine
like,
that.
And like in the comments, it's just like, who's here for
Wait.
the one on the roof?
Wait! The doors open up. The doors open.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Aren't they supposed
Oh!
to?
This wasn't in the first. This wasn't in the original. Not that I know of.
Oh, that door?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in a school? Like
What the heck?
Wait, in school...
Oh, there's more.
This happens in School 1, too. Is it supposed to?
In School 1, yes. You can't go
this
into
is
gym.
a hidden sequel reference.
I think this is a because I do not remember this.
Is this a pool? Is this Edison?
Edison.
The worst middle school ever created, which is also in Green Bay.
How convenient. Okay. I don't know why. Edison was fun. Like,
Edison's fun to meme about.
It was okay. Even like being in there was fun because like even though it sucked, like everyone hates it and usually the people don't want to remember Edison. Like I'm like, you know what, Edison was it was not that bad. Well, it's not as bad.
Edison was good.
Yeah. Okay. That is okay. Here in Green Bay, that is like that is a pretty hot take.
People, it's not like the thing where if you didn't go to Edison, you'd hate it. It's if you went to Edison, you hate it. If you didn't go to Edison, you're like, it can't be that bad.
Right, but like it was. Oh my gosh.
Just like West. Is it West? Is West the bad one? I can never remember the bad high school. There is a bad high school.
East.
No, East was okay. I've been in there. East is the coolest building ever. It's like It was made in like the 1800s, dude. That's the
Oh,
old.
seriously?
That's okay, maybe not that old. But
Okay,
it's
yeah,
old.
18.
It's old for Wisconsin because like people came here in like the 1700s and USA had already been founded then.
Yeah. We're like the 18th
And by
state,
people, I
think.
mean the colonizers.
Yeah.
Oh, you colonized
Yeah,
our
the
land. It's not my
British.
fault.
Stupid British. Go, start
Did you
war
know that
with
Christopher
them.
Columbus Day solely exists because Italian Americans wanted to prove to us that something good came from Italy?
Are you kidding me? That's
No,
hilarious.
because
That's hilarious.
they were basically getting oppressed and abused because they were immigrants from Italy, and that's why like Little Italy exists because they're like segregation, just like Chinatown.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. So there's like, hey guys, who's a very famous Italian that did something good for America? Christopher
Right.
Columbus. Let's make a holiday, and the people
Out
who
of like the evil
the
like
people will respect. So it's like
No.
people are taking a holiday that was meant to stop oppression and using it to support that there's oppression in America because like Christopher Columbus was a bad guy and like he's a pretty bad guy.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah,
even
he-
discover America.
yeah.
But they were just
he
like
thought it was like India, right?
that's why they're called Indians.
Oh my god, I love it. I hate it. Yeah, I love it at the same time.
I love history. It's so
Oh
cool.
yeah, it's so stupid and
It was
cool.
like- Guys, Christopher Columbus discovered America, right? And he was Italian, right? So stop oppressing us. They're like, okay. Christopher Columbus is a bad guy. Why would you ever make a
Right.
holiday? You're white colonizers.
Hey, at least we don't have
Um,
school.
That was the Italians. Blame the Italians.
At least we don't have school on that day, right?
No.
Right.
We do.
Yeah, we do have school.
We have school on a lot of days we shouldn't have. I mean, Christopher Columbus was a nice guy.
No,
you know?
Christopher Columbus said we don't have school. I swear. Like I remember. I don't know. Maybe I'm
Did
getting
the Italians go that far?
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up with Labor Day. I don't know.
Because like, if we didn't go to school on Christopher Columbus Day, but we went to school on President's Day, what do you think that's saying about society?
So many things, man.
You know, that's just a lot about society.
It's like the Peter Griffin meme, which is like this says a lot about our society.
I didn't even know it was Peter Griffin. I was just making that voice.
Well, like
I don't know where that came from. It's just people started saying it. I'm just like, that's a funny joke.
yeah, because like it's so true, you know, it's so true.
Because people do things that just to say a lot about society, and then you're
Right.
just like, wow, that
It's
says
like,
a lot about society.
Guys, people get bullied every day. It's like, oh my gosh, you're so right. Like there's so much about society, our corrupted society.
Although I do want to point out one good thing about Green Bay schools is that I don't think bullying exists.
I've never
Like
there's-
everyone in school, or not in school, on like TV and in like kids media, and they're
gosh,
just like,
it's Disney
look
Channel.
out for bullying. There's bullies everywhere.
In
Everyone's
Disney,
gonna be bullied.
like
You're
in
gonna be
Disney
bullied,
Channel
bullied,
shows,
bullied.
in Disney Channel shows, it's like you always have the bully character that's like fat and like has like a
There's
mohawk.
always a bully character, but I've never met
I've
someone
never seen a
who was
bully in
bullied
my life.
ever.
Yeah.
I've heard about it occasionally happening, rarely.
Rarely.
Like, all these stories about people like committing suicide over bullies and like being bullied because they were like gay and like stuff and like that. I'm just like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? That's never. I've never had that happen.
I've never seen it before.
Never.
Okay,
Like people legitimately like punching someone for no reason. Yeah, I've seen fights, but not like
I've
that.
yeah.
Not like straight up abuse. I've never seen that before.
oh my, yeah.
And
I mean-
I went to public school my whole life. It's not like I was in like a Catholic school for 9 years and then I went to public. No, my whole life. I'm glad I didn't go to Catholic school. I would have
Oh my
died.
gosh, yeah. I mean, Lutheran school was bad enough.
Lutheran is just Catholicism, but with less alcohol.
Yeah. That's I mean that's pretty much it.
then
It all
there's-
started with when like so when like
Martin
someone was
Luther's
like,
just like, I don't want
he's like
to.
I want to pay for heaven. Like that. That's literally it.
And yeah,
It
it was
it's
a,
like-
a good cause.
it's like yeah, and it's like you I can't talk today. You want to go to heaven, but God says that'd be $7.50.
oh no, I can't afford that.
Well, we're
I'm
going to
saving up for
hell.
But God, I'm saving up for the PS5. Do you know how much money that is?
No, God, I spend my $7.50 on a Bible, so take that.
No, you can get it for free. You can just steal it from the church.
Oh yeah,
Boy, but
and
that's
they
sin.
probably wouldn't care too. They'd be like, "Good, God's calling you to steal from okay. Okay, I just came out wrong. Oh my gosh.
You have a water bottle, audience. That tastes
I
good.
hope you enjoyed it.
I just saw on the computer screen, the audio goes all the way in the red, and it just like stays there for a solid like 2 seconds. I'm like, uh-oh. Microphone, are you okay?
So I already upset at people by saying Dead Space is not.
What's another game you think is bad besides Mass Effect? Because we're talking about that already.
There is another. Okay, I'm not moving because I'm like thinking. A game I played recently. Okay, yeah, Doom 3. I already said was bad.
Okay, wait. What have you played? You played
Call of Duty 2 sucks. Oh my gosh.
Literally, that was the most painful thing to watch.
Okay. Call of Duty 2, like the literally the second Call of Duty game that came out in 2006, something like that.
It was an Xbox 360 launch title.
Right. Okay, that one. Literal
So
garbage.
2005.
Oh my gosh, it aged it aged like aged milk. That's how much. Okay, I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad when it first came out.
Because
But
aged milk is already aged.
yeah, so I guess that's not a good analogy.
It's double
for it.
aged.
It just aged really bad. Like, I'm talking. Like, I don't know why. I was just so bored playing through it, and like I wanted to finish it. Because I don't know why. I just wanted to.
Because I was there.
Yeah, probably.
It's like the only time I ever watched you do
and like,
anything.
all it was just a bunch of soldiers yelling at you.
Especially if they're German. Germans like to yell.
Oh yeah, and he's trying to find out what cool nicknames each of the countries have for Nazis. Okay, we got Jerry's. Got like, oh wait, there's another one. Jerry's.
I only know about Jerry's.
Oh yeah, I can think of Jerry, but they said other like weird slangs for Nazis, and it's like okay, yeah, it was nice. Wait, is that the Half-Life logo? Okay, that looked okay. It was just a frowny face. That looked like a Half-Life logo for a second.
Cool.
But I don't know. It was just so boring, and like it just dragged on for way too long, and I just hated it. It was nice going through the bonus DVD though. Okay, you weren't there, but I watched a bonus DVD where it was like talking about like okay, there's just I think it was 3 or 4 developers just all like they're going through a level and talking about all the changes they've had to make with it. But it was all unscripted. And so they were like, it was literally like a podcast almost. And like
Like what we're doing right now.
And like you could hear the players or whoever's playing the game, like you could hear the sticks moving. And like the button presses.
You could hear the sticks moving and the button presses.
It was like,
oh god. Speaking of which,
it was like it was very poorly made, but I liked it. And like you had the Ranger veteran.
You pick this one.
Talking about. Oh wait, I can't control it.
Which one?
Oh wait, okay, nothing from.
This is all the Pro Skater 2 maps.
Philadelphia is a good one.
I don't know if I need to unlock more because I'm pretty sure there's more. Where? Oh,
Philadelphia. Yeah.
Launch. Ooh, it's a transformer.
Holy crap! It is. I have
Optimus.
a transformer there.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he died in one episode.
He dies in a few of them, I think.
Yeah, he dies a lot. I've heard. We've only grew up with the Transformers animated series in like the 2000s, like in the mid 2000s.
Whatever year it was the best year.
Yeah, it was like I don't know why I didn't like it personally.
Are you kidding me? Dude?
As a kid, I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it.
You know what? I'm judging the entire show based off the intro alone. Because, like, I love that intro to death, but I just remembered how bad the actual show is.
Okay, wait. All I remember is that...
like, this girl who likes Bumblebee, and Bumblebee is there, and there's Bumblebee, and
I remember Girl and the Grandpa.
There's a grandpa?
Who always wore a Hawaiian shirt. Remember that? Didn't it live in Hawaii or something like
I
that?
don't know. I'm on the roof.
Oh, dude, that's hard to get to.
I just did it on my first try. I've never done this map before.
Wait,
I
if
call it
you
a map. I'm a
wait,
first-person
that,
shooter kid.
wait, that means you must have sank the fountain.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, dude, you drained the fountain. That's going.
What?
Yeah.
Help me, I'm confused. Mommy. Okay, this reflection reminded me of... Okay, let's talk about the console wars, since in a month the both of them release. I follow a post, a Twitter account called Console Wars Cringe that just posts like really cringy console fanboys talking about how Xbox or PlayStation is so superior when it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, guys. Hot take.
Okay.
Just enjoy what console you
this
have.
guy is just like
Out loud.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I can't remember the context behind it. But basically, he's just like, he posts a picture of Spider-Man Remastered, PS5 edition, and he's like, it's these tiny little details that ruin immersion. And it was a picture of Spidey on the side of a glass building, and then had the reflections. Yeah. But the reflection wasn't exactly 100% synced. So like,
oh my,
you could tell it was fake.
Oh my,
and he's just like pointing out all these tiny little details, like the reflection. His hand doesn't match up with his position in the reflection. Oh and look at the streets and the cities down there. The cars don't line up.
Oh
and
my,
I'm just sitting there, just like,
oh my god,
it's a game.
It's a video game.
You should be happy that they have reflections.
Yeah.
Jeez. I want to show him like PS1 reflections and be like, what do you think of this?
Yeah, what do you think? Well, at the time, at the time, these were good because they had not as advanced technology.
But this is Insomniac we're talking about. They should have perfect.
They should be perfect, like Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog should be perfect in everything they do.
Naughty Dog fanboys bother me in general. And fangirls, I guess I should say.
Any fan base bothers me, I guess. I don't think I've met a single, like, positive fan base, honestly. Let me think. Like, a fan base, like, for video games at least. A fan base that, like, generally says positive things about, like, something.
That's a fan base. I'm talking about fanboys and fangirls.
Well, like
that's different. Like a fan base. Fan means you're a fan of the product.
Right. It's like fanboys is also.
So no, a fanboy is someone who is a nitpicker. Like it's not a fan. They're not a fan. They just fanboy over something, and then they get really mad when something that game or whatever doesn't do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
like
guess
it's the specific people that get super angry over nothing. That I think are. They're not fans.
Yeah, I think we all go through an age.
That's why I call them something different.
I think we all go through a phase where we are fanboys for something. At like, I remember I used to be mad. Like I used to like nitpick about PlayStation when I like first started. Like when I was like 10, I was like, Xbox is the best console ever. Okay. And then, like, I eventually grew out of it. I'm like, all consoles are freaking amazing.
I'm gonna rephrase that. Like, I guess fanboys can be used as people who just over-fanaticize anything. We need a term for people who aren't fans but pretend to be. Like, the people who just hate, like, the people who are just like, they ruined Ellie on the last one, 2 Naughty Dog sucks. And then you ask them if they like the game, and they're like, yeah, I love the game.
Okay, honestly, that kind of sounds like me. that sounds like me a bit, because, like...
It does.
Shoot. That is me.
I'm not targeting you.
No, but that is me sometimes. Like that's exactly how I think of, like... Okay, now, I do love Ellie's character. Her new character.
No, but you changed it.
But, like, there are some things where I'm like, they did do this and this wrong, and, like...
Okay, but do you go on Twitter and just start hating on the company? No, that's what I'm talking about. Those people. You know, like the people who Console War Cringe post about. Who's like, the reflections don't line up exactly. This ruins immersion for me. I will never forgive them for this.
Like, I want to see the comments to see if people actually agree with him and stuff.
People do. People agree with Donald Trump, so people agree with opinions like that.
I guess so.
We've come full circle.
Yeah. We have. Holy crap.
I love it when things like that happen.
Oh yeah, it's like
unintentionally. You just, oh. Wait, can you sketch in this game? Did they add that? Oh, I won't be able to tell. You probably can't. Is it sketch or stitch?
I don't know.
On the back when you're on the back of car.
I don't know.
On the back of car.
On the back of car. Okay.
Did
What was that?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 is my favorite game still.
Yeah. You get the yeah.
This is my favorite. Like, if this was the fourth game, this would be my favorite. If they remaster the fourth game, it will be my favorite. I know it.
Okay, what
We were
was
talking
that?
about fanboy, like over
Yeah.
fanatics. Over fanatics. Can we
Mhm.
call them that? Or can we just call them haters?
Oh yeah, over fanatics. I think it's a better word for them.
All right, we have our own, okay. We're starting to make up terms for people in society. I think we're starting to become a real podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a place you can do it?
Okay, a real
this is a place you can
podcast.
do-
No. You know what? To be a real podcast, you have to have over 200 episodes. It
Okay, wait,
seems
I
like.
think this is a spot where you can do that glitch. You have to get in between there, and then you'll be able to like infinitely. Okay, maybe it's too. Maybe not. No, it's too high. If the ceiling was just a little bit lower. That sucks. I think there is a place in Philadelphia you can do it though.
What is this place? Bank. Wonderful. Moving on.
Oh,
Ooh.
that
Oh,
bus was
yeah.
drifting. Oh, he's drifting around the whole. I like that.
The bus?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just like, comes out of the garage once in a while and just drives
Oh,
around.
I thought. But he was drifting. You saw that, right?
Wait, JFK? It was just JFK on there.
Look at him go. He's drifting.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't there a really complicated way to get up to the top of this building?
Yeah. If you don't have enough air and stuff.
Oh, probably I don't.
Philadelphia is like,
Kind of boring.
it was pretty boring.
We're talking about real Philadelphia.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
Philly.
it's kind of.
I swear, it's like I swear we talked about this before.
How like all big cities are the same. People are just like, wow, it's so diverse, and I'm just like, all I see is white people.
All I see is white people and pollution.
It's so gray.
It's gray,
too much
boring,
gray. Like, you
and
can
like
pick a better color.
concrete. Like I'm so glad. I hate Green Bay, but I'm so glad I live in a place where I can see grass.
The climate is nice. Like,
Yeah.
not as in weather, but like, just the people and everything. Like,
We're one big family.
unfortunately. What are these?
Like I always wonder what it'd be like to live in like a really small town where
Where like there's 3 people.
okay, like there's like 40 people and like there's like
So your entire class is also your entire town.
oh my oh that's be so weird. Like like each like I don't know how it would work out.
Well, you know everyone.
Yeah. But like that's like a weird...
I would hate that, because I would probably hate most of the people there. And then I wouldn't be able to get good internet reception, and then like.
If I won't support it.
And then I wouldn't be able to go buy video games. I'd have to get it off of eBay, and it'd take an extra day because they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Like the delivery guys just get lost. It's like where the heck is this place?
Mm-hmm. I haven't said a hot take yet, have I?
Come on, think of one. Like
Think of one.
game you recently played. Oh, wait, there was a game that you recently played that you said is the worst game ever. I mean, it's not really a hot take, but it's just something to say.
Ooh! Okay. Have I gone through my history with the Spyro franchise on this channel?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to now. Basically, I grew up with Enter the Dragonfly, which, if you don't know, is considered the worst one out of all of them. I grew up with that one, and guess what? I liked it.
Because you're a kid.
I thought it was fun.
Because you're a kid.
In fact, when I played it again, I didn't know it was that broken. I legitimately was just like, what's the frame rate? What's wrong with the GameCube? Why is the frame rate like that? I blocked that from my memory. I didn't care. It was just so weird because I was a graphics snob, even as a kid. Anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about. I replayed the original trilogy on PlayStation 1 before the Reignited. It had come out before I played it, and I fell in love with that series. It's like it's now up there. The third game is now up there, like one of the best, one of my favorites, I should say. It's not one of the best. Oh, that was unintentionally cool. And then I replayed Enter the Dragonfly for a video that I might probably do on my main channel. I don't know. I'm kind of bored with it. And then I played like 15 minutes of the one that came after. It's called A Hero's Tale, but it's not tale as in story. It's tale as in animal part.
Yeah,
Part of
it's
an animal,
so
'cause
funny.
it's-
Yeah, you
'cause it's
played
punny.
like
It's pun-
10, like an hour of it, and you just gave up.
It sucked. It was not fun boring. You know that fun
Yeah.
boring where like you're having fun because of how bad it is, but it's still.
That was kind of like Call of Duty 2 a bit.
It was like, it was just boring. It wasn't. It was so bland. It was so mediocre. It was like, I stopped. So then I went under the reboot, the beat 'em up reboot, right at the peak of God of War's popularity.
Oh my God.
Universal Studios was just like, hey guys, make Spyro a beat 'em up. Crash would have been a better choice for a beat 'em up.
He did get a beat 'em up, a spin-off series.
Oh right.
Clash of the
The
Titans, right?
Titans.
Yeah.
I forgot about those games. Anyway, so they made Spyro beat 'em up, but not just a beat 'em up. They got Elijah Wood to voice Spyro, and then they made it like a Lord of the Rings clone.
Oh my God. And then who was
It's
it?
super. It's like a.
Who
I
is-
wouldn't call it high fantasy, but it's very fantasy. It's like, you got Sparks.
Sparks.
got-
Each
you-
game
it-
is
no,
voiced.
wait.
Each game is voiced by a different person.
Okay,
I
well,
love
I'll
it.
get there. Sparks, Spyro, and Hunter, I think, are the only characters from the original games. Right?
Cinder. Well, no,
No,
yeah,
she was made for
she's a
that
new
trilogy.
Yeah, that is
Okay, so like, I don't know. It was broken, but it was amazingly broken.
It was so fun.
It was
okay.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. I know.
The game sucks if you're not one of those. I know there's some people who can't appreciate a bad game and have fun with it.
Right.
Like but like if you are one of those people who likes playing bad games that like so bad it's good games, this is perfect because like the combat is boring and repetitive and stupid, but it's a beat 'em up, so that's expected.
It's like broken in some places too.
But there's a move, the lightning breath, that is so broken. Basically, it has a knockback effect, okay? You can manipulate this knockback effect to fling enemies off of a cliff or into a pit or something and kill them, and you won't have to fight them. And you get all of the magic, all of the health and magic upgrades, and if you play God of War, you know what I'm talking about. You get all of that too. So when I found that out about like maybe 4 levels in, I just did that the whole time, and it was so easy. You could do that with like mini bosses too.
I love it.
Like full-fledged mini bosses. But doing that made you suck at like the combat because you weren't learning any of the combos. So when an actual boss came, you sucked. But anyway, that game was enjoyably bad. The second game was just mediocre. It was like they fixed the knockback on the lightning breath, so it wasn't fun anymore. Like that was the most fun I ever had in a broken game. Like I've had fun in Sonic 06, but not that much fun. Anyway, that one was like forgettable. I don't remember what happened in it. Although wait, from the first game, right? There's unforgettable lines. Sparks. So Sparks' voice actor in the first game didn't care. He was just there for the money.
He was not even acting. He just said his lines. He didn't act.
You're right.
He
Right,
just
he just
said
said
them, and I love it. He's like one of my favorite voice actors for all time. Just for that, I love it so much.
He was just saying his lines. Just like, yeah, whatever.
I
guess I'm here.
Oh,
It was so bizarre. Like you have Elijah Wood, who is a very good actor, but a horrible voice actor because he doesn't know how to like. He talks like he's talking to someone, but you can't see his face. So, like, voice actors have to put facial expressions into their voice, if that makes sense.
Right.
So you get the mood more. He was just talking as if you could see his face. So, like, it was so monotone. And it was just like, but it was Elijah Wood, pretty good actor.
And then Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman as
Gary
Ignitus was
Goldman.
talking. He was kind of like talking in a microphone like this, in like a really soft voice. He was just like, Spyro, you're the legendary dragon, Spyro.
It was so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
No, it was oddly soothing.
It was so smooth, yes.
It's like, I don't know. Like, okay, so the first game was a perfect blend of bad and good. Anyway, Sparks in his like, not no shit's given kind of lines, just like, like Cinder appears, and Cinder is like the big bad. Oh no, she's evil. She's gonna kill the world. She's the servant of the most evil thing to ever exist. And she's really big, which confused me because I knew her from Skylanders, and she wasn't big in that game. So I was confused. Anyway, I don't even remember the whole quote. I just remember that Sparks legitimately calls her sexy.
Like, he was like, whoa, she's so big and mean and kind of sexy. Oh, wait, did I just say that? Like, I think that's what he said.
He's like, oh, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Thing? And then Spyro gives no acknowledgement at all.
Nothing!
He just looks at Sparks, and if you know that character design they used for those games, you know what that looks like. And then he just turns away, and the cutscene ends, and it starts the game again. No one acknowledges it.
And then the
He just straight up says it, and I'm just like, what were they thinking?
It's like the angry video game nerd. What were they thinking?
Oh, wait, can you? Oh, come on, please.
Ooh.
Become a Mario
no.
level.
Yeah, side jump. Or wall jump.
Anyway, the second game was forgettable. The third game is the worst game I've ever played.
It's terrible, awful. Like little context. I watched him play these. I didn't play them myself, but I watched him play through all 3 games, so I can say that
so
like
this game
how
had
terrible they are.
This game. Where do I begin? Well, I'll begin with the developer. They've changed developers from Crom Studios to something I can't pronounce. And it shows, because there are story continuities in continuities. Like, you're probably just like, okay, whatever, it's a Spyro game. But the thing is that it's a Lord of the Rings ripoff. So, like, continuity is much more noticeable than if it was just a random... If it was a Mario game and Bowser Jr. had a different... Or, like, Bowser had, like, a different...
You're right,
like a different, like, colored...
Shell
in one split... in like the next scene, and he had it the rest of the game and didn't explain it. It's kind of like that, but in like a story-driven beat-em-up game. So like, at the end of the second game, they're like trapped in Crystal, and it teases that Hunter is right there outside of the cave they're in, about to go rescue them.
Yeah.
But this new developer's just like, no, actually it's 3 years later, and the enemy found them first and freed them. For some reason, why would the enemy free their enemy?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm getting mad because I hate this game with like a passion. So this one was for current gen. No. Why did I say that? Last gen, which is now last gen because of the new consoles. Anyway, 360. The PS3 version was like $100, guys. And I'm one of those who likes to have all the games in the series on the same console, and since Spyro started on PlayStation, I wanted all of them on PlayStation. I could not do this. I was not going to pay $100 for a bad beat-em-up, and I'm so glad I did. The Xbox 360 version was still like $40, but I wanted a next-gen version, because I didn't want... Because basically the whole thing was, with this one, there's flying. You can fly now.
Yeah.
That's why they made him 3 years older. The best part is their models are the same. They just increased their wingspan, so it's super weird.
Oh, yeah,
it looks so weird.
It is really weird.
So they still look like kids, but they have these giant wings that they can go flying around with. It's kind of threatening. Anyway, I keep getting off track.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about with this game. It's like, maybe I should make a video on this one instead of...
yeah.
But I don't want to play that to record footage. I'm not playing that ever again.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, that's a good point.
What are we talking about? Why are we talking about this?
You just suddenly brought it up. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I need to get over the main points. I can't go over all the little details. What did I end off on?
I'm sorry. Like,
Actually,
I have
let's
to like,
change maps.
I have to stop myself to like think about something. You stopped on the wingspan, like the
Well,
wings.
I mean, like before I got off topic, what was I talking about?
Oh, you're just talking about like the story.
Story. Oh yeah, so there's incontinuities. Um, this was the first game for the next generation at the time, and they were just like,
Oh, I just noticed the capture card. Oh my gosh.
what? That's hanging down.
It looks so sketchy. Oh my gosh.
Well,
I just
that's how we could
noticed.
get the maximum length.
Okay, you guys can't see it. I know. I wish you could. It
Is this a good
looks
one?
so
What's a
sketchy
good
and
one?
terrible. I love it.
Here, you pick. I need to think.
Yeah, you go think. Oh,
They-
that's great.
Didn't optimize the game at all. It goes from 60 down to like 15 at times just by moving, and it sucks because visually this game is impressive for being a early 360 game, an early third-party 360 game. I'll put it at that. I think it looked better than like Gears of War, and like those really early 360 games where it's like, you like saturation? Here you
Oh
go.
my gosh, Gears of War saturation would just.
Or like Mass Effect with that film grain.
Oh, terrible.
Why did all those like AAA games have like really bad graphics? Anyway,
I don't know.
it looked visually impressive. It was like pretty good actually, and I'm glad I got the HD version. But it runs so bad. It's like they could have kept it at 30 and no one would have complained, but no, there's like 60 with frame drops everywhere. Like that frame drop you just saw. That would have been... I wouldn't have noticed that if I was playing Spyro. What is this map?
This is from Pro Skater to Venice, something like California, Venice Beach or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, Venice. I was going to say, like, Venice is in Italy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You can go to actually Venice and then a skate competition.
Okay. So the other thing...
Wait, is all of the Magic Bum here?
we mentioned that each game that changed Spark's voice actor.
Yeah.
This guy, so the first one didn't try at all. The second one tried too hard. This one's somewhere in the middle. None of them are good. But like,
Yeah.
the first one had charm to it. Anyway, Sparks is really just relegated to like a side role now. Like he always was, but he had lines.
Yeah.
And he was like a part of the story. But in this one, they just kind of like ignore him most of the time. It's kind of
But
funny.
yeah, it is really funny, and like
I think
they
it's just-
hate him too. It's like awesome.
Okay, so in this one, the whole thing is that Cinder is good now, and Cinder's on your side. And that means, you're... So when the goblins or whatever rescued you, or not you, but Spyro and the gang, they were, like, trapped in a crystal. So they were knocked out when they first got broken free. So the goblins just put on this, like, snake collar thing that tethered them together.
Yeah,
Kind of like Knuckles Chaotix or some
yeah,
weird
it
name
is
like
like
that.
Knuckles Chaotix.
And they were like advertising like, there's a co-op mode, guys. You can play a story with a buddy.
Oh my! I played it and I would gave up on like.
You
the
do
first
not want to
30
play this game
minutes.
with a buddy. You do not want to subjugate them to that kind of torture. I think that will count as a cruel and unusual punishment, which is not. It's against our constitution.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I don't know if you just saw that.
no.
Okay.
So Cinder's there now, which sucks because she's a terrible character.
And everybody's like racist towards her, right?
Oh, and she has a new voice actress too, who sucks, but
Ollie!
she's fine. She's fine.
Ollie's here. Hey, good to see you, bro.
You sounded genuinely happy.
I was
You just,
happy. Good to see Ollie in HD again.
like- again.
Yeah, well, I mean.
All right,
it's
because I
cool.
guess in Pro Skater 4 on the Xbox, it wasn't 720, which is technically HD, and he
Yeah.
was in that game.
He was in that game, yeah.
Why do we?
We always get sidetracked.
This is why we need more of a like podcast style. With,
Yeah,
like,
we need like a script.
an
or-
actual
not script, but,
list
like,
of things
yeah, a
to
list
talk
of
about.
things.
Because
Yeah.
while we're playing a video game, we get distracted by the video game. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it?
Okay, anyway, so after getting sidetracked by telling you that we're getting sidetracked, basically, Gary Oldman also stopped going so close to the mic every time. He
Yeah,
did
it was
only
just
about
sad.
half of his lines.
That was
So I
sad.
legitimately thought he had a different voice actor. That's how
Oh,
different
yeah.
it sounded.
Yeah.
Maybe I will have to edit this one, because I want to put, like, clips of this game in here. I won't.
It's like I want to put in the effort, but nah.
That's effort, man. I have school to do. Anyway, again, we got sidetracked again.
Don't do. It's okay if we like.
Sidetrack counter, go!
It's okay if we like say stuff like that.
No, you're
as long as
right.
we remember
You're right.
what we were talking
Shut
about.
up! Anyway,
Okay.
basically, this is all just like, okay, so they're free is 3 years later. In the 3 years, Malefor, rose to power, and he's almost gonna conquer the world. He's almost at enough power to conquer the world. By the way, Malefor is the main villain of the games. You just don't really know that until the third one.
Wait, he's voiced by
Don't spoil it yet.
Okay.
He is voiced by someone. I'll tell you that. He is now like he's in the I can't remember what it's called. He's in like the Cave of Death or whatever they call it, and basically he unleashes this like it's called like the Destroyer or something, where when it makes one complete cycle around the world, Malefor will have full power and he'll come and kill all of the Guardian Dragons and the Dragon City, which has no dragons in it. By the
it
way,
has like 3 dragons and that's it.
not even. It's entirely populated by mole people.
I don't know why.
It's like I think it's just their slave population, and when Malefor started attacking the city, everyone just left and left the slaves.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I did.
But so he unleashes this all devastating beast upon the land, and instead of stopping it or trying to stop it, Gary Oldman, aka Ignitus, is like, no guys, we have to wait for it to come back around because it's going too fast for us to catch up with it. So let's just wait for it to come back around. So guess what they do? They just wait until the absolute last moment.
I don't remember that.
No, like they wait till the last moment because it's like they wait for it to go all the way around, and it only has like a few miles left by the time they actually start to fight it. So like if they mess up this one time, that's it.
Oh my god.
It's just over. The world ends.
Gary's always just so too lazy and old to like do anything.
Ignitus is old,
Yeah, he's like 1,000
but he's not
years.
like the old wise guy. Oh my gosh, tongue twisters. He's not the old wise guy. That's the chronicler, who's a guy who comes in the second game just to teach him moves.
Yeah, and then like tries to like kidnap you or something like that. I don't know.
One thing I do appreciate about the third game is that, unlike the second game, they didn't find some obligatory reason to take away all your powers. Like, instead they went for more of a God of War upgrade system. Which was in the other games, but they fleshed it out a little bit more. Anyway, this is so...
You done with your rant?
Gary Oldman.
Gary.
No, because, I started this off talking about story continuities. But, okay, another really big one is that Cinder is black, okay? Because she's evil.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
she's
of course.
black.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's her... there's a reason for her to be black. But these new developers changed her to purple for no reason. Which doesn't make any sense, because Spyro is supposed to be the only purple dragon, like, ever.
Right.
Like, and Malefor is supposed to be the only other one.
Yeah.
Because they're, like, special. They're born every, like, 100
Yeah,
years or
Frodo
something.
and Mark Hamill are supposed to be the
You
only
spoiled
two-
it!
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, he's voiced by Mark Hamill.
He's voiced by Mark Hamill. And you can't hear it. They put a filter on it. Oh my god.
That's your least favorite part about the game.
It is. You got like a triple 5-star actor.
Triple 5-star.
Yeah, triple
Whoa.
5-star actor. You know, in your game, and you put a voice filter on him to the point where you can't understand
You literally
that's
could have
Mark
had-
Hamill.
You literally could have had the intern do it, and they don't have to put a flexion in their voice if they have a that much of a voice filter on them. It's so bad.
I hate it so. I want to hear Mark Hamill's sexy voice as a dragon, but no, they put like this like, gross and gritty dragon-y
Not
voice
even
on
that.
it.
It's like it's just like, oh, you know, an evil character, that it's his voice. Like,
oh my
it's just
god.
a generic evil. Like, they made it deeper. They made it like, what's the word? Like, oh god.
Like grittier?
No, like throatier. Like he's like kind of like this.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
whatever that sounds like.
Oh.
So you know, the destroyer is coming around, and Spyro's like, in Elijah Wood's very soft-spoken voice, he's like, "I have a plan, guys. I think we can do this as a team."
Okay, Spot, I'm with you, boy. I'm
Yeah, and then everyone's just like,
here with
"Okay,
you."
you're the chosen one or something. Let's listen to you."
And Sparks is like, I don't know, like he
I
seemed,
think Sparks is just depressed at this point.
he
'cause no one's
was
listening.
depressed throughout the game. It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
So basically, they try and so they get the destroyer or whatever into a canyon, and then they break a dam, and Sparks says a dam pun,
Oh yeah,
but
The dam
in a
pun.
way that it doesn't even sound like a pun.
yeah.
He's like, let's.
Let's blow this damn thing up.
That's what he said. That's what he said. And
Something
the
like that,
subtitle.
yeah.
No, that's exactly what he said. You're right. And the subtitle spelled it like, you know,
DAM.
DAM.
Yeah.
But that should not have been allowed. That
Should
was,
not.
That was so. That wasn't
It
a
was-
joke. Isn't like they should have been like, wow, that's one damn, like a mighty dam or
Yeah,
something like
like
that.
something
But no, he's like, let's
stupid.
blow this damn thing up.
Oh my god.
That's not a pun. That's literally just swearing.
Okay. Okay.
That's another. We're gonna.
Are
think
you
of a
are you
word.
done talking about this freaking
No,
Spyro?
I'm not. Okay, I'll just
Ah.
finish up the story. Basically, you get to the canyon and like you flood it, and then this guy, this destroyer who's made of lava apparently, which I didn't know until this moment. He's like his leg turns to stone, like his feet turn to stone because it's water now. So you and Cinder go and like attack all the crystals on his body, and then you go inside his body and you fight his crystal heart. This is floating in a stomach of magma.
Literally God of War. Literally God of War. I'm not kidding. It's copying God of War like straight up. Anyway.
And then the best part of the game happens. The heart, you kill the heart, and so you have to escape from exploding lava. And it's an on rails like flying segment where you're flying away from the lava. And you want to know why it's good?
Why?
Because you're not fighting anyone.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not fighting anyone. And it was actually a good
Jason.
moment. Like, it was visually, it was good. Like, everything was good. It was a solid moment. And it felt amazing compared to the rest of the game.
Do you think that you like develop some kind of mental illness playing this game?
Spyro is a good game. Shut up. I'm gonna start liking it
Wait,
eventually.
is this
Like, I'm
Oreo?
gonna develop Stockholm syndrome where I start liking my least favorite game.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay, we need
so
to wrap
are you
up
done?
soon, so
Are you
I
done?
need to wrap up my story.
I actually had like an actual hot take.
No,
Like
you
a
didn't.
legitimately
No,
hot
you
take.
didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
This is more important. So you
Whatever.
defeat the thing, but oh no, it's not defeated. And it keeps going. So you and Cinder are just like, okay, it's going, but let's go fight Malfoy now. And it's what you do. You just go, Malfoy's just there, you walk up to him, you're just like, well, of course, this isn't what they say, but you're just like, hey, sup, buddy, let's fight. He's like, okay. Oh, no, of course it's like exposition, like,
Right.
join me, Spyro.
And then it's
we
like
can be a
Cinder
team."
lied to you.
Oh yeah, Cinder's actually evil, and then
Wait,
he
okay,
turns her evil. Wait,
explain-
no. He turns her evil again. Like Malfoy turns her into his servant again, and then a lot. Okay, the whole game I called Spyro Elijah just because his name was like he was voiced by Elijah Wood. So I use the names interchangeably now. So Elijah just comes up and is just like, "No, Cinder, I believe you're good," and she's like, "Okay, I'm good again." Like, I'm not even
love
joking.
it.
Like I said that as a joke, but that's what happens. She's like, "You're right," and then just stops being evil. And then Malfoy's just like, "No matter, I'll kill you anyway." And then the final boss happens, and it's the worst final boss in a game that has a final boss. He has I think he has 4 phases, and like each
Yeah,
one is
it's
easier than the last. I'm not kidding. Like the first one sucks because it sucks, and then basically you defeat Mark Hamill, and but it was literally at the last possible moment. Like the world had already started to get destroyed, and you defeat him, and like. Spyro's just like, in order to defeat him, I have to sacrifice myself. Okay, so
Yeah.
like, I'm spoiling this game, by the way.
Oh, really? It's okay, I guess.
If you care at all about the characters, I'm gonna say basically,
Just put like at least
most,
edit.
no, the most cliche ending happens as he's sacrificing himself, like Silver and Sonic, no, Blaze and Sonic 06 style. Unlike that game, where the love romantics are implied, Cinder straight up just says, "I love you," and then the game fucking ends. It's okay. I'm done.
Okay.
Also, it hints that they're actually still alive after the credits. I forgot about that part. So
Oh, yeah.
he didn't die, and now they're probably having children somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So next is Skylanders.
Yeah, Skylanders. Well,
The
this
next-
this turned out to be a really good episode of Hot Takes, where we don't say any hot takes
Then
because
say
somebody
one. Say
decides.
one right now.
Okay, fine. What? Okay, you wanna know what I'm gonna do with my kid? Like, if I ever have a kid. I am going to give them, if they still support them, I'm going to give him, like, it was like, Dad, I want a phone. And I go, okay, I'm going to give him a flip phone. Yeah, I said it.
Compared to what we were just talking about, this is so stupid.
It is, yeah, I know. And like, I was trying to like tell you before you started going on this rant, but you kept like going on like,
I'm still angry.
You're
I'm
being a
still
baby.
mad. You're a baby. Okay, I think I've broken myself. I need to go.
But like, I don't know.
I see where you're getting at, but that's dumb.
Okay, as you would think about it, like.
No, what you should do is you should give them the most expensive, the most valuable, like flagship phone, like
No.
the Galaxy or the iPhone, and then don't give them a SIM card.
Ooh.
That's what I would do.
I don't know, 'cause,
I'd
like,
be
I wanna-
You want a phone? Here's an iPod.
I want to see if like.
But they don't make
How-
iPods anymore.
I
so.
would want to see like how responsible they are with that flip phone and like.
They give them a track
If they're-
phone.
Okay, yeah, okay, track phone, but like, I mean, like, you know, stuff like
Track
that.
phone
The
was
internet, like,
fine.
flip phones cannot go on the internet. Last
Yeah,
time
they can.
I saw. Okay, like, not the.
They're smart flip phones. You gotta
I
be
hate it.
specific.
I hate that so
Track
much.
phone makes smart flip phones, dude. Well, track phone licenses
Yeah,
LG to make them, I think.
but
Okay,
like,
but track phone was pretty good. You could still like hack it,
yeah.
which is all you really need.
I guess whenever kid gets a phone, I want to like I want to find some way to prove like how responsible he or she would actually be with a smartphone.
Give them your
Because
phone.
like I don't think like I think like giving kids smartphones, like I think the highest should be like honestly like maybe I don't know, honestly I don't know. Because like
13.
they're just really irresponsible with them most of the time.
Give
like,
them an electronic device for their 13th birthday and a phone for their like 15th birthday.
something
Maybe.
like that.
No, because 13 you still need to like contact them. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why
give
flip
them
phone.
give them a non. No, I would start earlier than 13. Give them a non-cellular device like an iPod or a phone, an older phone without a SIM card, or something along those lines. When they're like 8 or 10 or around there, and then when they're 13, give them a SIM card or some way to call and like text. Because then they're in middle school, and then they have then they're riding the bus now.
Yeah, I
And
guess
then you
so.
need like that's why mom, like, for 6th grade I just had an iPod, so I had to bring my iPod to school and like use iMessage. But if the Wi-Fi ever went down or if anything like that happened, I wouldn't. I also found this app that gave you a phone number and you could call for free. You just had to like build up points by like buying things through them or stuff.
That's nice.
But then at like 15, it give them something like or 16 or 18, whenever you feel. Just give them something like, well, you can now have expensive technology.
I just don't like the fact that like how like, cause like, it's just all teachers are gonna be
How
irresponsible.
is this a hot take?
Because
this is normal, responsible adulting.
But
and
no,
parenting.
this normal responsible adulting is like a hot take because you can look at it at
Maybe
so
in
many
Green Bay,
different point of views. I think.
That's not really a hot take. Is like something that's like against the norm, not with the norm. Because like, okay, I don't know. Do you know of anything I can mention that's a hot take? Because I'm drained, and we still have like. I don't even know how long this is.
Just think of something.
Kirby is dead.
Kirby's dead.
The formula died a long time ago. The formula died after they did it for like the 8 millionth time.
It's sad.
I'm copying Uncle Al's hot take, but still, it's something.
It's sad because I just got done 100% completing Kirby Superstar Ultra. Like I just finished that like yesterday.
I'm not saying it's a bad game.
You know,
I'm saying they need to actually try. Kirby 3D was a 2D game. Have you ever thought of that?
Frig. Oh my gosh. Like, I want to play their other games besides, like, I've only played Kirby Nightmare Dreamland
and the
Superstar
DS
Ultra,
one,
yeah,
one.
Superstar Ultra, and Return to Dreamland, which is freaking amazing.
Return to Dreamland.
We
is a
need to
Return
play
Dreamland.
that. We need to play that game
He
in
goes
Midnight
back
High.
to Dreamland and he returns to Dreamland.
No, it's called Return to
But
Dreamland
this
because
time there's more people.
it's just it's so much. It's like my favorite Kirby game. I think
'Cause
even
it's-
better than.
But it's a 2D game. 3D. Why haven't they done a 3D Kirby game yet? I want.
Because it doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
I can't see
Make
it
a
working.
3D, third-person perspective, like far camera, like, or even a top-down perspective. Something 3D that isn't just, oh, it's the same Kirby games, but instead the model that has models it says sprites. Like, no, that's boring. It's a short game too. Like Crystal Shard is a very short game.
Yeah, I do have the Kirby 20th anniversary collection on the Wii, so I guess I can play the games, but like Kirby Crystal Shard looks so boring and dated.
Wanna know why? Because they use the same formula over and over.
And it is 2.5D too
Tell
in
me
some
when they
places.
switched it up. That isn't a spinoff.
Isn't
Yeah, you
I
were
have a
just about to
feeling-
pick Kirby
okay.
Pinball. That game. Because I know there's Pokemon Pinball and there's
like the Derby Dream
Waluigi
Course, I
Pinball.
guess.
Oh yeah, there is the racing one.
Waluigi Pinball, best map in.
Why is it so good?
Oh, like it's so good. And like the music is like.
Yeah, that.
I want to play Mario Kart DS again. Gosh,
Into it.
no.
Hot take.
Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 7 sucks.
Hot take. Double Dash is bad. You want to know why? Because you control two people. No, see, that's the majority of people's criticism.
It's like with Mario Sunshine, it's bad because of Flood. It's like
What? That makes it the best game ever.
yeah, Flood is freaking amazing. If it wouldn't have Flood in it, it would have been like
Flood, the flash liquidizing dowsing device. Is that what it is?
Flash liquid. Wait,
Flash liquidizing
Flood,
dowsing
yes,
device.
yes, that is it.
Sandwich. Funny.
Okay, I think we need
Jeff
to end.
Goldblum.
I think we need to end here. Here's Tony Hawk at a nice, beautiful sunset.
Jeff
if I can
Goldblum.
just get the stupid
What
camera.
if this was in 4K?
It can be in 4K
What
if
if it
we
was?
only had a 4K TV.
That would be nice. Do you have money?
I do.
Then
Yes.
give me it. I'll buy the TV.
No,
I'll go do it.
I don't want to.
Ow. Ooh, I'm what? Ostrich?
Because ostriches. Wait, isn't ostriches the ones that, like put their head in the sand?
I don't know if that's true. That's probably just a stereotype. We stereotype animals too. Like, who says lions are the king of the jungle? Not the lions. It was us. Simba lied. Speaking of Simba, they're doing a sequel to live action. I'm done. We're done.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.